My name is Jaclynn Tracy. Most people know me by Jackie. I was a tenured faculty member in the Department of Leadership and Counseling for 9 years, followed by a 14-year career as the department head in Leadership and Counseling. I self-identify at this point as a career educator. I earned my bachelor's degree in physical education, health and recreation. That was the pathway that led me to continue my advocacy work. I left high school passionate about advocating for women in sport. And the place to do that for a career was Eastern Michigan University, as a teacher, as a recreator, as a health professional. My senior year here, I took a course called Intro to Community Education, which defined my career path. Community education was a movement in this country that Eastern fully embraced. They were one of 15 regional centers for community education. I became an intern there. I worked on my master's degree at that point here at Eastern and my specialist degree, and it really provided the entire foundation for the rest of my career in the area of community building and servant leadership. Back in the early 90s, my husband, Steve Tracy, and I made the decision to make a more significant contribution to Eastern Michigan University, because the number of ways that the Center for Community Education impacted my life. We're given the opportunity to name the Dean's Conference Room in the College of Education after Mr. Mott and Mr. Manley, who were the godfathers, so to speak, of the community education movement across the country, that really provided the opportunity for regional centers across the country and for institutions like Eastern Michigan University to become one of those centers. Later, as I became more and more involved in the foundation, serving as one of the chairs of the faculty staff campaign, I shared that role with Dale Hyloff, who is a giant, and my role basically was to, as an inside academician, show leadership and involvement and the potential for what the Eastern inside community could do. Through the guidance from the foundation, discovering that 50% of the wealth of this country was landing in the hands of women. As a result, different, what they call giving circles, were evolving in institutions of higher education and other organizations. Our roots came up through our desire to help women understand what their role in fundraising and philanthropic work actually is. I'm clearly indebted to my colleagues across this campus who have traveled with me on my journey and the journey that we all have to serve the students, the staff, the administration, and the community. Ultimately, I have lived my life to serve others and to have the heart, the spirit, and the intuition to continue to do that at the tender age of 73 years old inspires me every day.